Hey, thank you, John, very much for that lovely prelude. Good morning, friends, members, old and new, to this virtual worship service at First Presbyterian Port Townsend. If you're a regular, you might have caught in John's prelude that the camera angle was a little bit different. Well, everything's going to be a little bit different today. But don't worry, besides John, all the regulars are here. We've got Sarah singing, we have Marilee doing liturgy, we have Pastor Paul sharing with us the word and the good news. I'm Steve. I'm broadcasting from home today for a couple of elements during our worship. And in the form of announcements, Vicki has reminded us not to forget our virtual fellowship time on Zoom after worship concludes. Leslie and I ask each other, where do you want to go to church this Sunday? Now, we always go to church online virtually at firstpress.org with you. However, do we want to go care of the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, or wherever our laptop might find us? There's been times where we have been recently down at my in-laws in Portland, and the laptop was on the backyard deck. We were socially distancing and enjoying worship. And today, Paul is down in McMinnville, Oregon, helping his daughter Lydia move. But before he left, he filmed the reading of Scripture and the sharing of his very challenging and very inviting word, which you'll enjoy in just a moment. Pastor Paul will be back live streaming with us in worship next Sunday, but I invite you to mark your calendar for Sunday, October 11th. That's this year's Pastor Appreciation Sunday. And a group from our worship team and our discipleship team have been working on a special presentation for Paul in acknowledgement and as a token of our appreciation for his first 5 years of ministry with us here at First Press. If you want to learn more before the big reveal on October 11th, or you'd like to contribute towards what we've been cooking up, feel free to contact me at any time after worship. I mentioned on a typical Sunday. This week has been anything but a typical year, let alone a typical 7 days. 7 months ago, few of us knew what PPE or COVID or even Zoom meant. And just 7 days ago, most of us didn't understand what AQI meant as far as air quality index, unless you're like a transplant from Southern California like myself. But through it all, the weight and the hazards of the smoke and the knowledge that Ruth Bader Ginsburg has passed and how that impacts and affects the continuing rancor and challenges of the upcoming elections, all that weighs down on us. But I want us to put that aside, and I want us to travel together, united in spirit, as a congregation of the faithful for this hour. So, I invite you to take a moment, regardless of where you find yourself going to church this Sunday. Take a deep breath. Yes, it's okay to take a deep breath because the air quality is showing good right now. And breathe in hope, breathe in welcome, and peace. Let us worship God.
Please join me in the call to worship. Jesus says, where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am there among them. Christ is here. Calling us to the water, beckoning us to the feast. Christ is here. Speaking to our souls, listening to our prayers. Christ is here. Binding us as one body, sending us out in service. Christ is here. Jesus says, where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am there among them. Christ is here. Let us worship the Lord.
Testing 9, 10, 11, 12. Testing 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.